Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. This is your go-to space for honest conversations, trending topics, expert insights, and a whole lot more. Whether you're here to learn, get inspired, or just hang out, you're in the right place. So grab a seat, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into today's broadcast.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty surprising happening in Japan. Japan, neon lights, bullet trains, this super high-tech image, especially around Tokyo. But what if I told you the government there is actually paying people to leave Tokyo? Sounds kind of backwards, doesn't it?
It really does seem counterintuitive, yeah, given Tokyo's whole global powerhouse vibe. But the thing is, there's a massive problem driving this strategy. It's not just a whim. Tokyo is, well, it's incredibly overcrowded. We're talking over 37 million people in the greater metropolitan area.
37 million. Wow.
Yeah, and that density, it means housing costs are just sky high. Trains are unbelievably packed, especially rush hour. And, public services, schools, hospitals, they're under constant heavy pressure. Just imagine the daily grind.
Okay, so Tokyo's struggling under its own weight, basically. But what about the rest of Japan, the rural parts?
That's the other side of the coin. While Tokyo is overflowing, rural Japan is, well, it's shrinking dramatically. You see villages getting smaller, towns where there are literally more empty houses than people living there. Schools are closing because there aren't enough kids. And the population left is aging fast because the young people, they've mostly moved to the cities.
So a huge imbalance, extreme crowding here, emptiness there.
Exactly. A really stark demographic and economic divide across the country.
Right. So given that, how is the government actually trying to, fix this? What are they doing to encourage people to make this, honestly, pretty huge move?
Yeah.
That's what we want to unpack today, why this policy exists and what these innovative solutions actually look like. Which brings us to the how. What kind of carrots are they dangling? Are these incentives actually, tempting enough?
They're pretty substantial, designed to be genuinely attractive. Nationally, the main offer is 1 million yen.
1 million yen. Okay. What's that roughly in dollars?
About 7,000 US dollars, give or take, per family, that is, if they relocate out of the Tokyo metro area. But that's just the central government. The local towns, they often add their own perks on top.
Oh, interesting. So it's layered. What are these smaller towns offering to sweeten the deal?
Well, lots of different things. Some are offering actual houses, maybe these beautiful old traditional homes, Taminka, that they've fixed up, sometimes for free or really cheap rent.
Free houses?
Seriously, yeah, in some cases. Others are converting old buildings like closed schools into co-working spaces with good internet. They might also offer job placement help or even bonuses if you have children. It's very much about making the town seem like a viable, attractive place to build a life.
Makes sense. It's not just about getting people out of Tokyo, but drawing them into these other areas with a real future. But, beyond the initial money or house.
Yeah.
What about the practical side? Is the infrastructure there to support this? Remote work hubs you mentioned.
That's absolute critical, yeah. It can't just be a one-off payment.
Yeah.
Sustainability is key. So Japan is investing quite heavily in digital infrastructure. High-speed internet is crucial. They are setting up these remote work hubs, sometimes tech zones, creative spaces in smaller towns, places that attract younger professionals, entrepreneurs.
Got it. So enabling modern ways of working, even if you're not in the capital.
Precisely. The idea is to distribute the economic activity, leverage the maybe better quality of life in some rural spots, but still offer career paths. It's sort of redefining where prosperity and innovation can happen, beyond just the megacity.
It really does make you rethink the whole concept of a modern city, or modern life even. This strategy, it feels like a big shift, doesn't it? Away from just concentrating everything in one capital towards something more spread out. Decentralized.
A decentralized future, exactly. And it's not just about Japan's internal balance either.
Yeah.
This could potentially be a really interesting model for other countries, right?
Yeah.
Lots of places grapple with cities getting too big and rural areas declining.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's a proactive approach to a problem many nations face.
It suggests that maybe the future isn't only about bigger and bigger megacities. Maybe innovation and a good life can thrive in different kinds of places.
So here's something to think about for everyone listening. What do you think? Could the future of urban planning, maybe even how we define modern living itself, be shaped not just in the giant, glittering cities, but maybe in these quiet mountain towns, these coastal villages? Definitely something to chew on.